Hey folks, this is yours truly, Mr. Panuka here at Panuka Farm. In case it's your first time tuning in to our YouTube channel, we are based in Lusaka, Zambia. So today we just wanted to give you a quick, update on how we do the fertility trenches for the greenhouses, shed nets. It's just a recap. I think it's something that we've covered before on our YouTube channel. Let's just take you through, one of our old, shed nets where we're doing, the fertility trenches. So tag along. Let's check out this shed net. So this is one of our old, shed nets, which at some point actually used to be a greenhouse, but then that was a DIY, which unfortunately collapsed, and then we transformed it into a shed net. And it's been doing us good for the last 2 years. The net is intact, and we just removed some sweet pepper that was with us for about 6 months. So very, very productive, shed net. So for all our greenhouses and shed nets, what we actually do is that we create these fertility trenches where we put in some manure, farm residues, and the like. So this is what you're actually seeing here. And the depth of these fertility trenches is about 20 to 30 centimeters. Like you can see here, just on the sides. And then we begin to backfill. How you do the backfilling, you've got to start with this topsoil that came out, and then remain with the topsoil that had actually been removed first. Okay, so I think that's how you play this game. So these are the fertility trenches. One of the facts is that this process is actually quite labor intensive. But it's quite rewarding in that, this fertility trench, will have, that fertility for quite a number of years before you can actually redo the process. And what you actually do is that from time to time, you actually do a bit of manure, and just in case you have some, easy, farm residue that can easily decompose, you can again put them into these fertility trenches. So this is how we prepare our land. You don't do this, too often, given that it's quite labor intensive. So you do it once, and perhaps, about 3 years later, you can again do that process, just in case you check that the land is actually losing the fertility. So yeah, this is something that you could, consider, provided you've got the labor to do this. So what we actually usually do is that we contract some of the casual, labor to do this, so that our core team on the farm is kept, busy with the other core activities on the farm. So given that these are kind of one-off, activities that you do, this is where you can actually bring in some casual labor, to do this kind of work. Yeah. So this is how this process, plays out. And it's something that would encourage you to do. It will actually reward you quite well. You could try this in open field, but given that most of the open fields are usually quite big in size, it probably might be quite challenging. But in one of the shed nets that will be launching very soon, the 2,000 square meters, quite big, but we will do, similar process. Given that, again, it's just a one-off, activity that you do, and then thereafter, it's all about, soil maintenance, replenishing the fertility with a bit of manure and related, products. So yeah, that's the narrative about, these fertility trenches. Try them out. Like we indicated, labor intensive, but quite rewarding. And so what we do actually is that this trellising twine, we leave it, hanging on the top here. Of course, we have to disinfect it when we bring in a new crop to avoid these trellising twines transferring some, fungals or any diseases to the next crop. So you can actually reuse them. Obviously, we actually have to do some patching up, just bit of maintenance of this, shed net. And then we're good to go with the next crop. All right. So have a lovely one. This has been yours truly, Mr. Panuka, and catch us next time. Please remember to subscribe to our channel if you don't want to miss some of our juicy, tidbits here on our Panuka Farm YouTube channel. Have a lovely one. Bye-bye.